Okay. Did I ever do a bio on the Traveler Shield? Future editing me. Cut this part out if I did, because then you'll actually be able to see the bios in front of you. But if I didn't, put the stats on screen right now. And I already did one for the Soldier's Bow and everything else. I never did one for the Iron Sledge. Iron Sledge bio on screen right now. And we did one for the Boko Bat. We did one for the Rusty Broadsword. Woodcutter's Axe. Soldier's Claymore. Yep, looks like we're all good. Traveler's Sword? Yes, I did. Okay, I think we're all caught up, I think. Oh. How's it going, everybody? My name's Chris Tendo. Welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Oh, that is a real mouthful. Last time, we jumped off the Great Plateau and made our way all the way to the Dueling Peaks Tower with a few shrines in the way, a few new enemies, and a lot more new weapons. This time, we see that we got our new Sheikah sensor, and we're going to make our way to the next shrine, hopefully, in between these two mountains right here. So, without further ado, we're going to jump off and go just there. Oh, jeez! You're always above water, so you always are going to end up, or whenever you're above water, you're always going to end up doing that dive maneuver, and it always scares me, because I'm like, oh, jeez, oh, jeez, oh, jeez. Right here, this gives me a perfect opportunity to talk about these things. These are called ore veins. You break these open, preferably with the Iron Sledge, because it actually is one hit, bam. And you can get new items. This here is flint. I talked about this. You can start fires and get a few more upgrade type things with it. Right here, rock salt. This is going to be used for cooking meats if you want to make certain types of dishes. And overall, you're going to find a lot of cool things to work with rock salt in dishes. There's another rush room. And let's break this last ore vein before I have a new thing I get to talk about. Rock salt and amber. Overall, not too bad. Okay, what was over there? Hello, Mr. Goat. Okay. There's another sea octorok down there. Don't need to talk about you anymore. There's a new enemy in this area right off the bat that I want to talk about. There they are. This, my friend, is the Lizalfos. And I've got a lot to say about them. Now, the Lizalfos. These things are a huge pain in my butt. First of all, they have 50 health points, so they're not the tankiest, but they're also not the frailest things in the world either. They only do 1 heart of damage on a basic attack, that being they can spit at you and they can do a tail swipe. But 9 times out of 10, they will have an item on them, such as a spiked Lizalfo fork or a bow. They really like bows, and they're really fast. I'm not going to fight them just yet. You know what? I am going to fight them, but I want to get the shrine out of the way first, because, I mean, I'm right here. These guys are quick, and they really like using elemental things along with their bows. Overall, they're really mean. These are probably going to be one of the tougher things that you're going to fight. Even tougher than Moblins, I'd say, because Moblins are slow and dumb. These guys are quick-witted. I hate those things, which is weird, because I love lizards. All right, shrine number 2. Or would this be shrine number 6? I can't even keep track anymore. Timing is critical. Yet another practice shrine. These are all going to be sort of practice-y type shrines, but you're going to want to use your Magnesis rune. Step on this, and you can see that this ball is going to roll right into this cage, or ball holder thing. Phrasing. And now we're going to use this platform right here to run all the way across. Don't think it's going to be that easy for all the part of the shrine, though, because you will need to use your Magnesis rune at least for a second. Or maybe not even use the rune, but I think you just need to have timing. So hop right off. Ah, yes. And right when the ball starts to pick up momentum, you're going to pick it up, and it's going to fall right into place. Stay on this platform, because it will move the second that you get away from it. And there you go. See what I mean? All right, on to part number 3. Now this part's a real tricky one. The ball's going to fall, and right when it gets towards the end, you're gonna throw it up and whiff it just like that. No, you're not gonna wanna whiff it. Okay, drop, and right when it gets to the edge, there, oh, yeah, there we go. That one's a real pain, so I wouldn't, oh, I do remember how I gotta get that. I would not fault you if you did not get it on your, first or second attempt like that, because it took me like 20 the first time I did it. So, right here, with your Magnesis rune, you're going to pause this in place, preferably when the platform was right about to move. You're gonna run, jump off, and while this thing's tilted up and the thing is frozen, that's how you're gonna get this chest way up here. And I highly recommend that you get this chest because you get a really good item right here. This is the Climber's Bandana. Now, I do need to talk about this right now. I will not be going over the... Or will I? I don't know. Okay. I'm going to have Future Christian throw on screen... Or Future Christian. No, my name's Christian. Hi, I don't know if you're aware. I'm going to throw on screen a little bit of text right now that says whether the bios for the armor is going to be right when I get the first armor piece, because I'm only going to go over the armor sets once per set, or if it's going to be when I get all of them and do a final little set bonus thing like that. It would make sense for me to do it early like this, but I don't know how prepared I am for it, so Future Christian, take it away. Fantastic, Future Christian. Thank you so much for that. Okay, well, if I did the bios right now, then yay, I'll put it up right now. But if not, then, well, we're going to have a long ways to go before we have any types of armor bios. So, all in all, not too shabby. That's the end of this shrine. We got a brand new armor piece. Let's put that on real quick. Climbing speed up. That's a really good ability that you guys are going to want to have as early on like this, you know? You're going to be doing a lot of climbing, so it's good to have climbing speed up. Or climbing... Yeah, climbing speed up. But with all that being said, let's examine this shrine and get the heck out of Dodge. Yay, another orb. Now, you guys probably already gathered this, but once you get 4 orbs, you get another choice between a heart container or a stamina vessel. You can do those at any shrines, not shrines, any prayer locations, which there will be many of those areas around the game. Right now, you're probably just going to want to run back to the Great Plateau. But we don't even have that many yet, so I don't even know why I'm bringing it up. So I'm just going to shut my mouth and let the loading screen do its thing. Okay. I say we take out Lizalfos before we continue. You're going to want a fast weapon. So I'm going to take out... Let's take out the Traveler's Sword. And let's get a Boko Shield. There we are. Alright, we're all prepared to take him out. Hop on down. Oh, God, I'm not prepared for this. Let's get his attention. Oh, God, itch on my nose. I got an itch on my nose. Alright, getting him in the water is actually a pretty decent thing to do. And bomb them to get that one out of the way. You see, they're only doing, like, very, very minimal damage. But it's just they really gang up on you because they like to work in packs. Lizalfos Horn and Lizalfos something else. I can't remember. I think it was Lizalfos... So, I don't know. You guys saw what it was. I didn't. I'm really frantic right now. I just want to take this guy out because I hate Lizalfos. Oh, wow. He's just like... He's floating down the river. All right, one. Ooh, headshot. Perfect. Come on. One more. Really? I don't want to waste all my air. Oh, I hit him. Holy crap, I hit him. Oh, wow. All right. Well, it looks like we can continue our way on. Right here. These boulders are things that you can throw a bomb at, or bomb arrows if you want to waste them. And you can kind of find secrets behind them. Usually Korok seeds, a lot of the time chests. We got ourselves another Traveler's Bow. So, if you're any smart person, you drop the Boko Bow first and open this bad boy up. Traveler's Bow. Okay, let's just continue our way onward. Well, I guess it's a good thing that I'm like, I talked about everything that I could. Right there, we got another icon, but we still have a little ways to go before we can get to it. This does give me a little bit of time to just kind of talk, get my thoughts out there, and just, first of all, thank you guys for watching. Anybody that decides to actually take time out of their day and watch my stuff, I do appreciate it, I really do. I spend hours and hours putting these videos together, and just the little bit of effort that, or the little bit of feedback I get from people, it just really does mean a lot to me, so thank you. And thank you all for putting up with my nonsense, especially in episode 4 when I gush about Alita Battle Angel for so long. Although, I have a feeling that that's not going to be the end of it. Holy crap, that was cool. Right there, there was a bunch of bomb barrels that we could easily use to take this camp out. And the only thing left is the leaders. So I'd say that those bombs were perfectly, or those bomb chests were perfectly placed. Another really good thing that you're going to want to do when you're fighting these guys, I totally forgot to mention this because they never jumped at me before, is when they jump, if you can slash at them with a sword, like it's a pretty durable weapon, or especially with a heavier weapon, they will both drop their weapon a good amount of the time and fly back. So, pretty decent strategy, all things considered. And we have another chest right here. Now, you might be thinking, oh, why don't you fight them more often? You get these cool chests. You don't really get that many good things from the chests all too often. Watch me get, like, watch me get the Master Sword out of this one. Boomerang ain't bad. Holy crap. All right, the boomerang. Remember when I threw the Bokoblin arm and it didn't want to come back to me? Some arms can. I think it's the Zelfos arm that actually does that. But let me show that off right now. If you take the boomerang, hold R, and then throw it, it will come back to you. Press A like you were to grab a weapon. You can see the little catch icon pop up right there. It's actually pretty neat. Now right here, hop-footed frogs, you're gonna wanna sneak up on them. Hopped right to me, holy crap. And go and get them that way. Bugs and insects and like lizards and all that, if you can sneak up on them, that's a good way for you to get them, otherwise they will try to run away. Okay, we have what looks like armored carp, and is this razor carp? Come on. And, oh, they got away. You got away! Ah! Fine. I really don't want you guys anyway. The hot-footed frog. Those guys are going to be really good for making elixirs here soon. But right over the horizon, you can see that we have another shrine. But what is this thing in the distance? Looks to be like some sort of horse carriage area. Now, we'll check that place out as soon as I can get to the shrine. Now, how do I do this again? I know it's going to come to me like any second. I think I got to just hover to it. So let's maybe try it that way. Climb up as high as we can, because you get some serious distance with the paraglider, so you don't really have to be as high as you want, or as you think, but you get some serious distance with this thing. And that should be good. So hold down and press the jump button, paraglide, and just like that, Daha Amar Shrine? Yeah, sure, let's go with that. Examine this. Skip that, we don't need to see that every time. And hop on down to another shrine. The water guides. Yep, yeah, it's another practice shrine. This one we're going to be using Cryonis a lot. So right here, you can use it actually vertically too. That is a cool little thing. You can't use it on all sorts of waterfalls, just these little flatter ones, but you're really not going to need to use Cryonis all that much throughout the game. It's more of a situational use. So jump, climb right up here. But if we can turn around, you can see, holy crap, there's a chest right up there. Yep, there's the chest for the shrine. Put this here. Make another platform, hop up right here. You can have, if I remember this correctly, 3 Cryonis active at one time. So you can make platforms and do whatever you need. I believe this is 50 rupees. Ba-boom! I knew it! I have no life. But it's a good thing we can use multiple Cryonis because we're going to need it for this little puzzle right here. If I can make my way to the top without running out of stamina. Come on. You can see that we have this ball that falls from here, and we need it to go in there, but it keeps not wanting to go over under that gap. So we're going to use a Cryonis, and it will take multiple attempts, and we're going to place this here. The ball's going to bounce off, but now it goes down like that. So how do we fix that? Well, here's what we do. Place a Cryonis so it has a little bit of wiggle room. Place it there. Or break it, that's cool too. I'd say right there should be good. The ball's going to fall. Ah, not enough. So you're going to use Cryonis just one more time and give it a little bit of a bump platform. Let's hope this works. And just like that, it worked. So, 3 Cryonis. Simple little puzzle right here. This is actually a neat puzzle. It's one of my favorite shrines. Sweet. The end of the shrine awaits. This is actually a pretty quick, simple one if you ask me. But I think that is the last of the guide shrines. There might be one more, but I think that might have been it. Another spirit orb. At this rate, we might actually be able to get an extra heart container before the end of next episode. Okay, now the spikes are gone since we cleared this shrine, so we don't even have to worry about those. There was one thing I wanted to look at before we head to that horse area. Right up here, there's a new type of flower plant thing that we can get and make little ingredients out of. Or not ingredients, but dishes out of. We can manage to get to the freaking cliff. Hop up here, we can see the Swift Violet. This will boost up your running speed on the ground. And I think it also boosts up climbing and swimming speed too. So all in all, it's a pretty good thing if you want to get going, which I might actually make a few of. Although, I don't think I'm going to be going on foot for very much longer. You'll see why here in a second. Dueling Peaks stable. Let's talk to the headman himself. First, what do you have to say? I can give you directions.
Hi.
Welcome to the Dueling Peaks stable. What do you think of the place? Pretty nice, yeah? It might be hard to imagine now, but this place was nearly destroyed about 100 years ago. However, thanks to the blessings of the Dueling Peaks, everything is full of life again. Even the wild horses are back. There's a lot of energy in this place. So, where are you heading? Both Kakariko Village and Hateno Village are nearby. By. Wild horses? Huh? Did you not see any horses on your way here? Certainly not as many as in years past, but there are still quite a few around. Horses in the wild are, well, wild. No one has ever trained or cared for them. If you manage to catch one, let my brother Tesseren know. He'll register the horse for you. You mean the guy with a pissed off face back there? Jeez, Christmas Christ. My boys are wellsprings of information about horses, so feel free to pick their brains. Leave it to Renza to tell you about the roads around this area. We already know about Kakariko Village. What about Hateno Village? Hateno Village is a village on the edge of Hyrule. It was largely unaffected by the events of the Great Calamity, so the people there are pretty easygoing. I hear they even have a research center, but folks tend to avoid the weird scientists who live there. Anyway, head north from here until you reach a fork in the road, then go east, and then just follow the road. It's a little far if you walk it, but with a horse, you should get there in under a day. Okay, I think we have everything we need to know. All right. Let's talk to you. He said he wanted us to talk to you for a minute, so let's do that. Welcome to my stable. No, I'm not. You know what? I will give him that voice. Welcome to my stable. We deal in all things horse-related. We also double in as an inn. Huh? I haven't seen your face before. Do you know about the stable system? I do not, and I don't think I want to. Then allow me to explain. Oh, Christ. You can board your horse companions with us and then summon them as you please from our network of stables. If you have come across wild horses during your travel, or you may have come across wild horses in your travels. If you catch one, ride it here and register it. It will become your horse companion. One person, Jesus Christ, he talks a lot. One person can board up to 5 horses, and you're able to swap horses in and out as you please. Do you know how to catch wild horses? I'm just gonna say I do, because that voice is killing. I don't. Okay, to catch a wild horse, you have to do is approach it from behind, slowly, so it does not notice you, and then hop on. Yeah, I'm sure you're really sneaky, buddy. But these are wild animals that we're talking about, so if the horse you're riding starts to act up, try soothing it. It will eventually settle down, and when that happens, bring it to me. Oh. It may take a while for horses to get used to being ridden. That may okay, I'm just gonna switch for right now. They may change directions or slow down on their own, just until you earn their trust and respect. If your horse disobeys your direction, you'll want to gently redirect it and then calm it. If your horse continues to interact that way, your horse will naturally begin to trust you and become more obedient. That's all I can tell you about the subject, stranger.
Hey.
Welcome to our stable. Blah, blah, blah. We already know all this. Okay. Wow, that killed my voice and your ears, probably. I say before the end of the episode, we run around the stable and see exactly what they have here. So, let's start with this lady all the way out in the distance. She looks mysterious. Aha, this is the life. Good morning. Don't see a whole lot of travelers passing through here. Holy crap, she's adorable. She kind of looks like MJ from Spider-Verse. You know, with how peaceful it is around here, it's sometimes easy to forget that the world almost ended years ago. Wow, you're a downer. But there are still some monsters wandering around, and the area near Hyrule Castle is especially dangerous. If you're going to be traveling, you should know a thing or two about elixirs. Elixirs? You can make elixirs by mixing bugs and other small creatures with monster parts. Most of them are not good for refilling your hearts, but they can have a lot of unique effects. Some elixirs can increase your speed, others raise your resistance to extreme temperatures. I'm actually impressed that you made it out this far without any knowledge of elixirs. I can't have it on my conscience if something happened to you from here, so I'll give you one of mine. We got a 2-minute, 10-second hasty elixir. Thank you very much. Sagacy. Okay. Using a hasty elixir will increase your run speed, so I use it to escape my enemies or time I need to hurry. This recipe is just hightail, lizard, and monster parts, so I usually have a stock of 10 on so on hand. There you go. Well, that's really sweet. Thank you very much, Sagacy. I already went over elixirs in a previous episode, so we don't need to go over all of it, but if we ever find anything of note, such as, like, I don't know, maybe some mystical dragons or whatever, I'll go over some special uses. But in the meantime, I'm not going to go over everything the elixirs can do, because they can do just so much. Right here, we have a big old crate-looking thing, so if we use our Boko Bat, we can break these open and actually get some supplies. Just arrows, acorns, and apples. Nothing really too special here. Wandering around, we see a bunch of roosters around the place. And a green rupee. Somebody just left $1 on the floor underneath this rock. That's good for us. Is there anything around the stable that I really need to worry about? Or should I end the episode off right here? Let's... Guardians. They're all over the place. They're decayed, though, so it's really nothing to worry about. But still, it gives me some serious agita. Alright, I guess the last thing to note around the stable after collecting enough supplies and being ready to move on. After collect these things, I'll talk about it. And break you. Oh, of course you had nothing for us. Dogs. You'll typically find these guys around stables. Now you might think, oh, they're cute. You know, you can sit and be like, hey buddy, how's it going? Oh my god, he actually fell! Oh, that's so cute! I didn't know they actually did that! Whoa, that's adorable! Oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's adorable. That's a thumbnail image right there. That's the cutest thing in the world. I didn't know that they freaking did this. So cute! Oh, you know what? This is actually perfect. You know what you get, boy? You get a treat. If you feed dogs raw meat... Do I have raw meat? Where's my raw meat? I could have sworn I had raw meat. Oh, I wanted to give the puppy a treat. I'll be right back. I'm sorry, buddy. I searched all over Hyrule, but I just couldn't find a boar for you. Those damn things are elusive. I wanted to give him a treat for him being such an adorable little puppy. Look at that little cutie. But dogs, wow, this guy really likes me. Dogs, if you feed them enough raw meat, they will actually search around the stable and find treasure for you. So they're actually really neat little guys. Follow them, and they'll usually find treasure chests. They're typically around trees, so if you just search the stable, I'm sure you can find it on your own, but come on. You want to give the little puppy a treat too, don't you? And with that, I think it's a good place to end the episode. Today, we made our way through the Dueling Peaks, fought some new enemies, went through some new shrines, and found our first stable. That's a pretty good episode, if you ask me. Next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, I say that we do what these people are talking about and, well, get ourselves a new companion. We're going to horse finding, everybody. I don't want to call it hunting because I wouldn't dare hurt a horse. Especially since the horse is going to be our companion and I already have a name picked out for her. It's gonna be an episode, I can tell you that. Thank you all so much for watching, I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Share the video, most importantly, if you did enjoy it. Like, comment, and subscribe. YouTuber cliches. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. See you guys next time.